Hi, my name is Abith. I am an artist currently based out of Portland, Maine. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to be showing you how to use charcoal and chalk to make drawings. So one thing that's very important to keep in mind when using colored chalk pastels like these in combination with charcoal is leave the charcoal till last. Otherwise, you're going to end up with kind of a muddy gray mess as opposed to nice vibrant colors. And for that same reason, you want to start with your lightest color first. So I'm going to start out by just putting down a little bit of color with this pale yellow piece of chalk pastel. Don't worry about drawing anything in particular at this point. You're just experimenting and laying down some color on the paper. So next I'm going to add a little bit of color with my orange pastel. And notice how the yellow just glows through the orange a little bit, but doesn't overpower it. If I'd done this in the opposite order, which actually I'll just show you by trying to go back over it with the yellow, you'll see that it's kind of hard to see the yellow over the orange. Though that is something that you can do for fun, just change the look of the orange a little bit by adding yellow over it. All right, next I'm gonna go in with my blue. And you'll see that the blue works well over both colors because it's darker than those colors. But if I lay down an area of blue and try to go over it with the orange kind of gets lost in the blue. So you can't get the orange as vibrant as you might like. But this is just another thing that's fun to experiment with. Maybe you like how that orange looks when it's dulled down a little bit. Really, I can tell you all I know about this, but the best thing to do is just sit down with a bunch of these and experiment. Just layer these up, see how they react with each other. I'm gonna put some purple over these and then show you how it looks when I try to put the yellow over the purple. Now, if you hold it on its side and just try to put it lightly over it, it won't work that well. But if you really push down, you can get the yellow to show up a little bit there. Something else you can do, if you wanted, say you decide, oh, I want to put some really bright yellow over this blue. You can take your gummy eraser, work it into a nice point, and erase out an area from the blue. It takes a while. It's not as easy to erase as charcoal is. You really have to keep kneading the eraser, getting a clean area, and going back in and erasing over and over. And now you've opened up an area to add the yellow again. And it shows up pretty vibrantly. Not as vibrant as it would right onto the white paper, but it does some pretty interesting stuff there. And now at this point, once you're satisfied with your drawing to some degree, you can now go in with the charcoal and do whatever you want to do. Outline areas, do some shadows or shading. But just have fun with it. Materials like this are all about experimenting and seeing what works. My name is Abith, and I just showed you how to make drawings using charcoal and chalk pastels.